Good morning, reception. It's time for our final guided reading session today, and I just wanted to say a big well done to even more fabulous home learning coming through. Sebi made a giant space picture. It was huge. I think it took up his whole kitchen, and Callie did some super work finding more with her moon rocks. We've also had some lovely work from Corey and Leo as well, working really hard on their numbers. Fantastic work, guys. It's time for our final guided reading session of the week. Now, yesterday we finished the story The Odd Pet. Well, today I'm going to read the story to you. Then I've got some challenges for you at the end. So sit back and listen and see if you can remember the key parts of the story. The Odd Pet. Kim has a cat. Jim has a dog. But Viv has an odd pet. It is a zog, not a cat, not a dog, but a zog. The zog is fat. It has 10 red legs. It can run and hop. It can sit and beg. The zog has lots of eggs. The zog sits on the eggs. It sits and sits. Tap, 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 tap. Lots of zogs. Can I have a zog? Yes, but not yet. Can I have a zog? Yes, but not yet. Now Kim has a cat and a zog. Jim has a dog and a zog. And Viv has 10 zogs. Now we've reread the story together. It's time for a sequence questions. This means, can you put parts of the story in the correct order? Tell me what came first and what came next, or after that and finally. Here's your question. Can you pause the video and can you retell the story to your grown-up or to a teddy bear? And here's your activity for today. I'm going to show you some pictures on the next page. Can you put them in the correct order? Can you use them to create your own story map? Perhaps you could draw a picture of the setting of the story. That means, where does it take place? Could you draw the characters? There's Viv and Kim and Jim, and don't forget the zog. And can you talk about the beginning, the middle of the story, and the end? In the beginning, Viv has a zog. In the middle of the story, the zog lays some eggs. And at the end, there were lots of zogs, and Viv had 10 zogs. You could write about it or draw pictures to show me. Here are your pictures to sequence. Can you put them in the correct order? Number 1. Here's the zog with her eggs. 2. Here is Viv playing in the garden with her zog. It can run and hop. And here is Viv with 10 zogs. Which picture came first? Which picture came next? And which picture came last? Have a look and see if you can tell your grown-up which order they should go in. If you like, have a go at drawing the pictures in the correct order. Okay, reception, well done today. I'm really proud of how far you've come with your reading and how hard you've tried this week. Now, as a special treat, I've got a very special story for you. It comes all the way from the International Space Station, and I'm not going to read it. I've got Tim Peak, a real live astronaut, to read you your story today, all the way from space. So sit back, relax, and I'll introduce you.
Hi, my name's Tim and I'm an astronaut on board the International Space Station. Now behind me is a very special door. This door here. We call it an airlock, and that airlock leads out into outer space because we're currently orbiting planet Earth about 400 kilometers up in space. And today's book is all about space and a young boy called Rory and his friend the robot Hubble, who go on a great adventure. This is called The Incredible Intergalactic Journey Home. Two friends were on a secret trip. Through deepest space they flew, 1 billion light years from their home, and guess what? No one knew. They were having just the best time and drinking lemonade. The robot's name was Hubble, who said, "Look what I've made." "That's my name," said Rory, as he gazed about in awe at stars, black holes and planets, and a hurtling meteor. "Uh-oh, danger," Hubble cried. "Take evasive action." The meteor streaked past them and missed by just a fraction. Their lemonade went everywhere, a frothy fizzy foam, and wrecked their ship's computer, which knew the way back home. The two friends drifted silently, as lost can be. "What to do? More lemonade?" asked Hubble helpfully. Then through the inky blackness they saw a shape appear. "An alien ship," Rory whispered, shivering in fear. The spaceship stopped. They held their breath. A door slid open wide. The two friends quaked and quivered. There was something weird inside. "Great galaxies, just look at this," a cheerful alien cried. "You two don't belong out here." "We're lost," the friends replied. "Oh, don't fret," the alien said. "I know just what to do. Won't you step inside my splendid intergalactic zoo? I have gwals and flarps and zingos, pogogs and bocktiburs, the most marvellous monsters in the whole universe." Rory pointed excitedly. "I know that creature there." "Aha!" exclaimed the alien. "It's from, I'll show you where." But wait! Behind the alien, a fearsome creature loomed. "Be careful," called out Hubble. "Look behind you. Oh, we're doomed." The alien just chuckled as it gave the beast a squirt. "With my Zorgon taming spray, you won't ever get hurt." It showed them where to head for and gave them the taming spray. The two friends both said thank you and they quickly zoomed away. They raced through space until they reached a massive yellow sun. Around it, 8 amazing planets very slowly spun. "But which one's home?" sighed Rory. Oh, he felt close to despair. People loved him down below, if only he knew where. His friend put out a kindly arm and said, "Don't be afraid. No matter how bad things may seem, there's lots of lemonade." Bleep, bleep. The two friends heard a sound. They saw a glint of light. A shiny space probe whirred right by and gave them both a fright. It saw them, stopped, shot out a beam, and scanned them head to toe. A robot and a human boy. It wailed, "Oh, gracious no. You're not what I'm looking for," it told them rather sadly. "My mission's to find aliens. It's going very badly. I've searched across the galaxy, and I've had 0 luck." "Well, we're lost," Rory explained. "Looks like we're all quite stuck. But if you're after aliens, then it's your lucky day. You'll find a whole zoo full of them, light years, back that way." "Oh, thank you," bleeped the space probe. "But wait, before I run, let me help you. Your home is Earth, 3rd planet from the sun." "Then let's go," Rory declared, and quickly at the double. It's morning soon. If we're not back, there's going to be trouble. Down the two friends zoomed. Their ship got very hot inside. Lemonade? Hubble offered. Rory simply sighed. Splosh! It went into the ocean. Does this, Rory asked, confused, look much like home to you? It does seem wetter, his friend said, and much more fishy too. Fantastic creatures passed them by, all darting here and there. We belong here on this planet, said Rory, only where? Perhaps his friend said we should head for somewhere slightly drier, and up they flew into the light, higher, higher, higher. At last the two friends landed, then got out and looked around. Oh, yippee, Rory shouted, my feet, they're on the ground. Dazzling birds flew through the air. He watched strange creatures roam, but still he said, and shook his head, it doesn't look like home. Just then they heard a voice cry, help, someone, please help me. A gang of very hungry lions has chased me up this tree. Don't panic, called out Rory. Hold still, we'll save the day. And he carefully took aim using the Zorgon taming spray. Psh! An explorer climbed down from the tree. Thank you, he declared. Though I did have it under control, I wasn't really scared. You sounded scared, Rory replied. You were screaming a lot. Screaming? The explorer laughed. Good heavens, I think not. Anyway, he quickly said. He'd turned a shade of red. Just what are you two doing here? We're lost, the two friends said. Lost? Cried the explorer. Goodness, that will never do. And, unfolding an enormous map, he said, let me help you. You see that flag there on your ship? It's from the UK, here. He pointed to it on the map. You see, you're getting near. Thank you, said the friends. And now we really have to fly. They took the map and shot back up into the wide blue sky. On they flew until, at last, the UK far below. Rory asked his friend, now, do you know which way to go? Directions aren't my strong point, said Hubble, most dismayed. I'm only built for friendship, well, and that lemonade. They raced on. It was getting light. Where was home? Where? It would be morning very soon. They had no time to spare. Hold on, Rory cried. Down there. I've seen that place before. Then home is that way, Hubble said. At least, I'm pretty sure. But which one was their home? That one or that one over there? There's my home, Rory cried out. I'd know it anywhere. We need to land, and quickly too. Morning's here already. Land? His friend said nervously. Okay, I'll try. Hold steady. Crash! Their ship bounced off a roof. All systems went haywire. Inside filled up with thick grey smoke. And fire! 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 Someone help, coughed Rory. He was feeling weak and dizzy. But look, Hubble's put the fire out with something very fizzy. Sorry for crashing, Hubble sniffed. I'm the worst robot ever. No, you're not, Rory said. Oh, you mustn't say that, never. We got home safe and sound, thanks to your awesome lemonade. And you were there to comfort me each time I was afraid. I had you by my side from the beginning to the end. No, you're not the worst robot, but you are the greatest friend. Back home in bed, Rory thought of all the things he'd done. They had sometimes been quite scary, and sometimes loads of fun. Space was just amazing, full of dangers and delights. And Earth, it was incredible. There'd been some wondrous sights. Still, at times along the way, he'd felt so lost and small, so far from all the people who would miss him most of all. But here back home, where he belonged, one thing was for sure. In the whole entire universe, no boy could be loved more. That's a great book, The Incredible Intergalactic Journey Home. I hope you enjoyed reading it as much as I did. And now, from the International Space Station, it's time to say goodbye.